I'm there early, of course. He doesn't, Greg wouldn't show up to the studio unless it was like 11 o'clock at night. So I'm there at 10 in the morning, just hanging around all day, talking with the studio manager, things like that. Um, and all of a sudden Eddie Kramer walks in. See, we're sitting in the office, and like I know who he is. I recognize him. I don't say anything. I'm just sitting there and
Right. Just chilling
hanging
out.
out and all this. And he goes, and then we get introduced, and he said, "You working in Studio C upstairs? Because I heard the door open, and uh, were you doing the mic trick? Which is, if you're up there, there's the hallway that goes up to the roof, and if you put a mic in there, you get this, huge drum sound, and it's like this
Hmm.
thing." So I'm like, "Yeah, I had to try it. You're an electric lady, you got to try that." And he
For
goes, "Yeah,
sure.
yeah," and he's like, "Oh, that's cool, that's cool." He goes, "You've what are you doing now?" "Oh, I'm just waiting for clients. They won't be here for a while." And he said, "You want to hear what I'm doing?" And I know who this is.
Yeah, right. You're like,
And
yes.
I'm like, "Sure." And so we go into Studio B. I sit on the couch, and he starts pulling up, and he's got tapes, and he's got all these different size tape machines in there because he's
Hmm.
doing remastering of Hendrix stuff.
Oh, wow.
So he starts pulling up faders, and I'm hearing, Jimi Hendrix talking into the mics and stuff, like saying stuff in between takes and
Nice.
pulling up, soloing things, and I'm just sitting there going, just freaking out. I'm by myself in Electric Lady, Hendrix
Yeah.
studio,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
facing the back of Eddie Kramer at the board while I'm hearing Jimi Hendrix voice, like being soloed up and talking on these outtakes, you
That's
know,
amazing.
yeah, it was just like, wow.
Yeah.
That's an
Who do I tell this to? It was just like, what an insane moment. But yeah, so that was pretty cool.
Was
That
it
was
unreleased
by Eddie.
stuff?
It was stuff that he was preparing. I don't know, some remastered record. They were,
Right. That's a lot of it. Yeah.
yeah. So I don't know what ones. All I know is he was pulling it up, and I'm in the room alone with him, listening to him. It was like amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Jeez, great story there. Well, Dave, you got a new song out, man. Let's talk about it. I just listened to it a few times today. Manifest Love. Where's that coming from? What are you doing with that? What are your plans for with that? Just having fun?
I'm just fucking around.
Yeah.
I mean, I always have.
Cool
I had
song.
a reel to reel back in '95.